staying with filmmaking, and we have a story for you now about a group of friends in Bantry in County Cork who come together regularly to film short suspense and horror films. They all give their time for nothing, and Niall Martin went along with them as they were filming their second project. It's called Hatch, and this happened on a Sunday morning earlier this year.
At 5 a.m. on a Sunday morning in Bantry, even the local Gardaí would be surprised to see a bar open. But at Ma Murphy's, no drink has been drunk, and it's a scene of quiet, disciplined work. You've heard of low-budget films. Well, this is a no-budget film. Everyone here is giving their time for free.
I'm Jo O'Reilly. I'm head makeup artist and special effects.
I'm Noel Andrews. I'm the model maker and special effects.
I'm Damian Mc Carthy. I'm production assistant.
I'm Pádraig English, camera and lighting.
I'm Barry Callan. I'm an actor.
I'm John Nolan and I'm the producer.
I'm Claire Fitzgerald, I'm first AD and producer.
And I'm Damian Mc Carthy, writer and director of the short film Hatch.
We're a little bit behind now, about 2 hours. It's 10:45, so at mass time at 12 o'clock, we have to be out here for people coming in for their after mass pints. So we're a little bit behind, but we're not doing too bad. So the story is about Barry here, who lays an egg at the start of the film, and then over the course of the short film we're basically waiting to see what is going to come out of the egg. It's a silly kind of a comedy horror.
The crew finished shooting just in time. With mass over, they've to move on to the next location.
At the moment now we're just inside an empty garage up in my parents' house, and what we've done is we've blocked out the windows, just we've got complete control over the light. We've just left Ma Murphy's bar, so there's a scene in the bar where Barry picks up the egg, and there's a small little hole after peering the egg, so he shakes the egg and he's trying to see is there anything inside it. So what I've done then to come up here is just to get a very quick cutaway of the actual monster's point of view looking back out at Barry. I'll just borrow this bowl here just 1 second. So basically just taking now it does look it obviously looks rubbish here now, but it should work once it's edited in. So all it is it's just a lot of silicone molded to give it this lovely texture, and what we do is we take a magnifying glass, we put it inside on the other side of the hole, we bounce a little light inside it just to get this nice texture, and we line up Barry's eye. We film it where we have total control over it, and then afterwards, once we cut it in, you'll see Barry pick up the egg, we'll cut to this monster point of view looking through, and then we'll cut back to Barry down the bar. So it should work very, very easily. Sets are important. I think a set really has to suit exactly what kind of story you're telling. All this stuff here now is just all borrowed. We found this in a field, this old freestanding bat. It does weigh a ton, but it was worth moving it once it goes in. It does look quite nice. The sink we found on a roof. What we did then is once we got the flats up, which is very, very cheap timber, we just covered it in this old-fashioned wallpaper, and then took some tea bags and just stained all the walls and all the tea leaves in, just give this kind of damp effect, which is much more character.
The whole process of shooting Hatch has been without hitch. Each scene is marked off by Claire. And soon it's time for Barry's last scene.
That's good. Bigger,
the one
bigger,
where he
bigger.
gets it.
Next scene, bang!
The blue stuff is just a mixture of semolina and milk and water, and then I boiled up chicken gristle and bones and bleached them to give it a little bit of texture.
Unfortunately for Barry, there's a take two.
So I'll just say that's Barry's last shot, so let's get a round of applause over Barry.
Since Hatch was filmed, several of the group of friends have lost their day jobs, including Damian. But now they're even more determined to keep on making movies. And Hatch premieres at the Cork Film Festival next week.
And you never know, maybe a ghost from the city jail here might turn up at the Ghost Convention this evening. Well, now we're moving on. Do you remember earlier we showed you a horror movie being made in West Cork? Our interest in Damian Mc Carthy and his team's work was sparked by his first Fright film, the wonderfully entitled He Dies at the End. And because it's Halloween, we thought we would show you that film in full. It's a real treat now for nationwide viewers. I'm not sure if enjoy is the right word, but I hope you enjoy it.